Hey guys, it's Joy and welcome back to my channel for another fun video. You guys, I have some special guests, as you can see right here next to me on either side of me. These are my classmates here at Leader Dog. We are here for O&M training, orientation and mobility training, learning our independent skills in travel, and we're excited to be here. Are you guys happy to be here?
You bet.
Sure.
It's the best place ever.
Oh my gosh. Have we had the most amazing time?
This is a 5-star facility.
Five
It is.
star, and we are being treated like royalty here, and it's such an honor to be on this campus. And I'm just going to introduce my classmates to you guys. So let's just start from the right. So over to my right we have Norm, and Norm, say hi to everybody.
Hi,
And Norm, we're just gonna. Okay, where are you from?
I'm currently living in Moorhead, Minnesota.
Okay, but you're from Maine.
I'm from Maine. I'm born and
Maine.
raised there, yes.
And over here to my far left, we have Janet. And Janet, you gonna say hi to everybody?
Hi,
And Janet, and where are you from?
I'm from Michigan, West Bloomfield.
Yes, and Janet is so awesome. We've had so much fun today together. And over here to my left, right in the middle, we have Jack.
Hello, everybody. Name's Jack, and
You're from?
Arizona and Colorado. So
He's
I
a
love-
cowboy. For my blind friends, he's wearing a cowboy hat, cowboy boots. He looks sharp.
Well, I just want to tell everybody it's great to have a group that I have right now to share this time with. We're having some good times here.
We are. We've all
Learning
come
a lot.
together and from different places in our lives with different stories. And today I'm going to have them introduce like their story to you all to share like how they ended up in this place where we are today and what reason they are here moving forward. What is your reason and your purpose for being here? Gaining these skills. So what are your future goals, that sort of thing. So yeah, let's go ahead and start. Let's start back with Norm. Norm, take the floor. How did you lose your eyesight?
It was done gradually. It started in 2016 when I started losing my vision in my right eye, and I didn't understand why. And the changing of prescriptions, I was just told that my vision in my right eye, I was just getting older. You're just getting older. Your vision's just starting to go. And I never saw a specialist. I'm a knucklehead guy who just doesn't believe in going to doctors that much, and I didn't see a doctor about it. And so in 2017, in March, I noticed that my vision had severely deteriorated in my right eye, and I didn't know why. Didn't understand what was going on. And I didn't even see a doctor about it until a year later when suddenly, shockingly, I lost all vision in both eyes. I couldn't see anything. So I had to see a specialist who told me that I had retina detachment in my right eye, and the stress and tension I was under had blown a blood vessel in my left eye, causing a lot of damage inside my left eye. Once the blood wore off, I did have some vision for a while, but it led to surgeries that failed and left me blind.
Wow.
That's it in a nutshell.
So today you see.
So today I have zero vision, but I do have some what is known as a peephole in my right eye, in which, without my glasses on, if there's a bright light near me, some light will shine in my right eye. It could be from like a lamp. If I looked up at the sun, if I looked out a window, the shade of darkness would change from a real dark to a more brighter in that right eye, but no objects. I can't see objects.
Right. And what are you here for?
I'm here to try to get a dog
Mm-hmm.
from Leader because that's the purpose and goal. And they wanted me to refine my skills in cane use before I took on training with a dog.
And how are you doing so far?
Excellent, very excellent. They have very good teachers here, very good instructors, and when you think you know everything, you get an instructor like I have, and you find out that you really have so much more to learn.
Exactly. Same with me too. So do you feel more confident in your skills?
After these past 3 days, it's like I feel, well, here in Rochester, actually, the first 2 days I was under a lot of stress, a lot of pressure, did not feel comfortable. But today, I went out there extremely confident, very relaxed, very calm and comfortable, and everything went exactly perfect.
As you told me a while ago, it was raining and you had to cross a 5-lane intersection and,
I
you ran across it.
basically, well, it wasn't actually at a run, but I was going so fast it felt like I was running.
It felt like you were running.
Because I wasn't thinking of cars, I wasn't thinking of traffic, I wasn't thinking of anything, let me get out of this rain. And I just headed for the next curve to get it there as fast as I could. And my instructor simply said, "Boy, you were flying." And I said, "Yeah, just open the door to the van, please."
So your future goal is
to get a dog,
to get a guide dog.
Yes, I realized that 2 years ago after handling a guide dog for a brief time, that it was a life changer. It was an attitude changer. And I could just see that, well, cane usage is fine and it's adequate, and yes, we can get around just fine. The dog will allow us a freedom that we had not known before in our blindness. It just opens up your life to so many more possibilities. Example of that, like I was an outdoor person, I still am. I like to go hiking. I like to go and do things that maybe just not going curb to curb. And with a cane, it's very difficult to do that. But I've read books where there's a lot of people, well, there's a book now where 2 men have actually taken, or one person I should say, took his dog and hiked the Appalachian Trail with a guide dog.
Wow.
So, I mean, the possibilities once you get a dog is just unlimited.
It's endless.
It is.
Well, I believe that with your attitude, I believe it's going to happen for you.
Thank you.
And I'm here for the same purpose, to get that guide dog. And so, but okay, let's move on. Thank you. Thank you for sharing your story.
You're welcome.
All right, Janet. So tell me, what caused your blindness and how much can you see?
I can see, this may not be, you may not be able to understand this, but I can see light sometimes or dark, but I can also go into a darkened room and it will be like the noon sun. And if I close my eyes, it will be that same brightness. But I can't see figures or anything through the clouds of that light. I don't know what causes that. They can't tell me what causes it. So about 25 years ago, maybe 30 years ago, I was sent by my eye doctor because of an exam to see a specialist and have a field test. And they determined that I had glaucoma. And so I have been able to see up till about 6 months ago.
Wow.
And, but for the last 6 years, it was very iffy as to what I would see. And I think around 2005, they wanted to do surgery on me at U of M. And I read something in a health magazine or book, and it talked about a specialist who had had success in getting people to absorb vitamin B who did not have the ability before. And I thought, oh, maybe he could help me. I don't know what my problem is. I don't know why I have glaucoma. So I canceled my surgery and made an appointment and flew out to New York and saw him. And he said, yes, I think I can help you. And so he did for quite a while. I think I went to him for maybe 5 or 10 years. And then my eyesight was getting worse, and I could no longer fly out there by myself. And my husband and I would drive up sometimes, but it just became too hard for me to do that. And so I had a specialist here that I was seeing, and I just continued to see him. And I had surgeries that would alleviate the pressures, because I knew that at 16 I was losing sight. And so the last surgery was February, I think, of this year. And I was supposed to come for training, so I canceled this and had my surgery, and my pressures are now very low, but I can't see.
But you can't see.
So I don't know what else to say about it.
Well, that's amazing, and that has to be so hard to have lost it all. And in the past 6 months now, you've seen nothing except some light.
Yeah, actually, over the last, I would say 6 years, it was getting worse and worse. I had cancer and was getting chemo, and I was losing sight every time I had the chemo in real time. I would go from the parking lot up to where I got the chemo, and there would be things on the way back that were not as bright or that I could not see
Right.
as well.
So the chemo did damage to your eyes as well.
I think so, but I don't want to
Yeah.
be sued. They said chemo should not affect you at all.
Mm.
But-
So what are you here for?
I'm here to gain back my independence.
That's right.
I was raised to be independent, and now I have to have somebody lead me around.
And that doesn't feel too good to always have to have someone lead you around.
It's very difficult.
It is.
And it's difficult for those people, like my husband, who was there for me, but he's living his life and my life too, it feels like sometimes. So I want to be able to free him and
Yeah, so you don't have to
myself.
feel like a burden.
Yes,
I know what that's like too, yeah. And do you mind me telling your age? Because I think it's inspiring.
81.
She's 81 years old. And when she told me that, well, I first of all, I thought she was younger than that. Well, just when I was talking with her, speaking with her, I was like, you know, the way she's moving and getting around, I just never knew she was 81. And so I was just like, wow, you know, it inspired me to see someone at your age that is, you know, still living. And you know, you're choosing to still live a life and to find your freedom and your independence and your confidence, and you are going after it. And do you know that that's inspiring to so many people? Do you know that?
I hope it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. There must be some reason.
It's inspired me. And so I just think that you are doing a remarkable job. And I remember the other morning she said, well, I said, how much history do you have with the cane? She goes, well, today is the first day. And I'm like, what? This is the first day, you know? And here she is today. She said she was crossing at 4-way stops, crossing streets. Look at you.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It's
So
real good.
bravo to you. You're doing awesome. And I'm so proud of you. And I'm so honored to have got to know you while we've been here. And we're having a blast together. Today we went shopping at the mall together. Yeah, she went to Lush and I went to Neiman
love
Marcus. We had so much fun and we got to talk about perfume. She loves perfume too. So, well, thank you. And I'm going to move on now to Jack. Jack, you have the floor. So tell everybody like what's your eye disease and what caused your
Okay,
blindness?
well, first of all, I want to say I've never done one of these.
Interviews?
Yes. And
too.
so my wife and I always say, when's the last time you've done something for the first time? Well, it's happening right now. And there's a lot of first times here
That's right.
on what we're doing, so it's pretty amazing. I mean, I just thought getting a cane was not a really big deal. You could get one and just put it out in the street and people would stop and, you know, you just go across the street, but there's a lot more involved in that
That's
than
right.
we found out. But, okay, well, what happened with me was about 8 years ago, I was pretty active in sports. And I was playing tennis some men's tennis, and actually it was mixed doubles, I think. And I was missing a lot of shots at the net, and not that I'm a great tennis player, but I did miss a lot of shots, and it's like, wow, what's going on here? I should have had that. So I got home that night and then was sitting on my deck up in Durango, Colorado, and looking out and across the valley there, and I covered my one eye, and I covered my right eye, and I could see pretty good out of my left eye, and then I covered my left eye, and everything was black. I couldn't see anything. So I thought, uh-oh, what's going on here? So I went to the emergency. They told me to see a specialist the next morning. Went in to see a specialist, and they told me I had lost my right eye due to glaucoma.
Wow.
My optic nerve was dead.
And you never knew you had glaucoma?
No.
Wow.
No. And so I want to just point of interest here to everybody, get your eyes checked for glaucoma every year, because what happens is pressure builds up in the back of your eye. You don't even know it, like I didn't, and then it kills your optic nerve, and before it's too late, it's gone. So anyway, I had that one gone, and then I had a bunch of eye surgeries to try to save this eye, which so far has worked. I have about, I don't know, 30-40% vision out of this eye. But just like Janet was saying, it sounds like I'm on the same track she is as far as just going downhill before it actually lights out. So that's why I'm here, because I want to look ahead and think, well, if that's going to happen, I want to come here and learn how to use this stick. And when it does happen, I'll be ready for it.
You're preparing.
Yes. So proactive instead of reactive. And everything right now is real blurry, but I've been pretty good with these guys. I've been their guide dog.
He's been helping us a little
I've
bit.
been helping them around here, like I'll say left, right, and then I felt like I was back in the military going left, right, you know. And so.
He's doing great. So what are your future goals with what you're learning here?
Okay, I want to learn this very good as far as how to walk across. Today I crossed a six-lane intersection with a boulevard, and that's probably
The median?
Yeah, there was a median out in the middle, so I had to go to that point and then wait there and then go further. But that was pretty good, because I got one of those near my house in Scottsdale, Arizona. And so I really needed to know how to do that in case I would lose my sight all the way. And basically I want to learn these skills really good with this. And then honestly, I really want to get a guide dog, because I think that's on the horizon, because of, I don't know how much this could go tomorrow. It might last another year, I don't know, but I want to be ready for it and try to get a guide dog ahead of time. So
And the thing is that I didn't know back when I had some limited eyesight. I didn't know that you could have limited eyesight and have a guide dog. I thought you had to be completely blind to get a guide dog, and that was wrong.
Yeah, they told me you have to be blind at least one eye, and then impaired vision to a certain degree in the other eye.
Right. Yeah. And I never knew that. So that's pretty.
You might have done it. Well, you started yours though when you were really young though. Your eye condition.
My eye condition. Yeah, that's right. And then I've been completely blind for almost 17 years, and I'm here because I am ready to get my guide dog, and I am just accomplishing my goal of being able to cross major intersections freely and confidently, and of course safely. Yeah, and that's scary. I have no eyesight whatsoever, as most of you know. My eyes are prosthetic, so it's very daunting stepping out, taking that step of faith, and trusting yourself, right? We have to, right, Norm? We have to be able to trust. You and I are kind of in the same boat, right?
And exactly.
It's hard, and it can be really scary. But when you have the skills that they have been teaching us here at Leader Dog, we are able to step out with that confidence.
Definitely.
And I already, this is Wednesday, in 3 days, I have already gained so much more confidence than I've ever had. And I know that by Friday, I'm going to have conquered. Tomorrow is a full day of intersection crossings. And I am scared but excited because I know there's going to be a lot of victories on the other side of those roads. And I'm going to be doing a lot of celebrating. And I'm going to celebrate because I'm coming back home. And I'm going to rock out that big intersection by my house, film it, send it back to Leader Dog, and be like, give me that dog. I'm ready for my dog. So I am here as us, all of us, we're here on a mission. And our mission is to be better. And that is what we just have to strive for, is better, right?
Yeah, and I think one thing I'd like to say is, you know, even though I'm in this condition and we're all in our conditions, we could always be worse. You know,
Right.
so I mean, we don't
It's
feel good that we got what we got, but everybody knows other people that got it a lot worse, and that's what keeps me going.
We've had a lot of these conversations around the breakfast and lunch and dinner tables, talking about, you know, our perspective and our positive mindset, and how we can always, you know, be sad and be discouraged based on what we see or can't see, or overcome by our fears, you know, and stepping out into our freedom. But we choose to see our circumstance through positive eyes, right? And I think that that's the only way to truly live and to accept the hard things in life, is to count our blessings.
Exactly.
Right, Norm?
Yes, could I add one thing?
Yeah, say
And
it.
that is that while we do have a graduation Friday, we do not ever graduate from orientation mobility. It's always on our mind to improve, to get better at what we do, and we can. If we
And
keep
we
that
have
positive
to.
attitude,
We
we
have
can
to,
do it.
yeah.
So, like a sports figure, they never just are satisfied with where they are. They always try to improve their skills to become a better player, to become a better teammate. We, as blind people, can always improve in our skills. It doesn't end at graduation Friday. It continues for a lifetime.
That's right.
Can I say something?
Say it.
Also, you can always help somebody else. And I've been inspired by the help that I've gotten from Jack and from Joy. I'm always saying, hello.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
Over here.
Yeah.
Make a
And-
left.
And Joy will say, I'm here. Just
Right
keep
here.
walking, or Jack will say,
we'll come and
over
help
to
you.
the left, or yeah.
We'll guide you.
So yeah, we
Yeah.
have lost a lot, but you can always feel better about yourself when you can help somebody else.
Absolutely. Helping somebody else, knowing that you're making a difference, and that's what I'm here for. And that's why I'm wanting you guys to meet my friends here, is because we want to make a difference. You know, that's my heart, that's my passion. And if I can make a difference through the stories that I share, through the friends that I share, our life stories, then it gives me the courage to keep moving forward. And life is about learning and growing and moving on. And
Joy, can I have you put in a plug for something?
what is that?
The Lions Club is now promoting a book that we'd like to get into all the public libraries and all the school libraries and in the classrooms.
Yes.
It's called Grandpa's White Cane, and it's available on Amazon now. The two authors who wrote it was a vet in South Dakota and a writer of children's books in New Mexico got together and produced this book, Grandpa's White Cane.
Okay.
It's a true story, and it's basically designed to educate young people as to how they can assist us blind people who use white canes by providing a safe environment, such as when they're using their scooters or bicycles or things on sidewalks, letting us know where they are so that we don't get struck by them. It's a fantastic book for children, and if anyone out there could help get these books and bring them to their public schools, and the administrators will be very excited to receive them and put them in their school libraries for children to read. teachers can read them to their classmates for younger children who don't read yet. And we'd like to get them in public libraries
great.
too, if possible.
That's great. Yeah, thank you for that.
Yeah.
Thank you. I didn't know that myself. And the Lions Club is a really big influence here with Leader Dog.
They are.
They are. And also, I wanted to put in here at the end, since puppy raising here is a big deal. We had a tour today of the kennels and saw the whole process, learned about the process from the babies to the full-grown dogs that are ready to be given to people like us. It is amazing, and this organization is, like we said, top-notch, 5-star. I can't say, after being here, I can't say enough positivity about them, but they're puppy raisers, they need more. And so I encourage you, if you want to do that giving, right? Doing something kind for someone else, living beyond your own self, then be a puppy raiser.
Yeah,
Go out there and raise a puppy for people like us so we can have that freedom.
that's good.
Yeah. All right, we're going to end it there, but anyway, thank you so much for listening to our stories, and thank you guys for sharing your
All
stories.
right,
with
thank you.
me.
Very-
Thank you.
All right, have a good night.
Good night,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.